Review The Strangers Part 2, 2025, A Chilling Descent into Terror. The Strangers Part 2, 2025, revives the unsettling fear of the unknown that made the original occult classic, but this time with even higher stakes and a more psychological edge. Directed by a fresh voice in horror, the film taps into primal fears of isolation, helplessness, and the terrifying randomness of violence. Set in a remote location far from help, The Strangers Part 2 follows a new group of unsuspecting victims who become the targets of masked strangers bent on tormenting them. What makes this installment particularly gripping is its focus on psychological horror. The film masterfully plays with the victims' paranoia, slowly unraveling their sense of safety and reality as they are hunted by the faceless killers. The tension escalates with each scene, using the power of silence, eerie visuals, and tight close-ups to create an atmosphere of claustrophobia and dread. The antagonists, the iconic masked trio, are more methodical and terrifying than ever. Their unrelenting pursuit of their prey is chilling not because of excessive gore, but because of their unnerving calmness and the cruel psychological games they play. The film expertly avoids cliches and instead heightens the sense of vulnerability by giving the strangers no clear motive, reminding us that violence, in its purest form, is often random and senseless. The cast delivers strong performances, particularly in moments of quiet terror. Their fear feels raw and authentic, making the audience feel every heartbeat, every scream, and every agonizing moment of waiting for the inevitable. The characters are more developed than in the original, with their personal relationships adding emotional weight to their survival struggle. Visually, the movie embraces a stark and grim aesthetic, with shadowy environments and minimalistic lighting that keep viewers constantly on edge. The soundtrack is hauntingly effective, using ambient sounds and sudden bursts of noise to elevate the tension, ensuring that even moments of silence are terrifying. However, The Strangers Part 2 isn't just about jump scares or shock value. It explores deeper psychological themes, such as how fear can fracture a person's mind and how the randomness of violence affects both the victims and the audience. The film lingers in its emotional impact, leaving viewers to contemplate their own vulnerability long after the credits roll. While it may not break entirely new ground in terms of the horror genre, The Strangers Part 2 excels in what it sets out to do: create an intense, unrelenting experience that gnaws at your nerves. It's a brutal, atmospheric thriller that delivers not only in scares but also in psychological tension, proving that sometimes the scariest horrors are the ones that feel most possible. For fans of the first film and newcomers alike, this sequel offers a terrifying ride that will leave you questioning every shadow, every quiet moment, and just how safe you really are when you're alone.